Let's go back to the Gilly Crane hotline. Gary Clark, the play-by-play voice for the York Institute Dragon, joins us. York Institute Dragons joins us on the Gilly Crane hotline. Gary, tough night tonight for your Dragons, sir.
Oh, yeah, folks. This was one of those games that make you go a little Kanye. I'll start to talk about hydrogen planes, and the president don't look good, I don't look good, and Beyonce has the best video. I mean, I just went completely Kanye tonight.
Yeah, we were laughing about that earlier. It looks like Kanye and Taylor Swift are on a collision course again, aren't they?
It looks like. I'll tell you what, I don't know. I wish, well, we probably could have used Taylor Swift tonight.
You needed to get your enrollment up a little bit. Talk about the game tonight. We were watching, and it was a back-and-forth affair.
Oh, yeah, it was a great ball game. Of course, York had the ball first drive. They got to the 5-yard line, and Sequatchie fumbled, and then Sequatchie County took it down and scored, and neither team stopped each other then until up to the half, and then second half, it was pretty much the same way. Both teams able to score. Come down to the last few minutes, York went down and attempted a 35-yard field goal, and I don't know, it was like the Red Sea parted, and one kid blocked the kick, and they got the return, and they took it up, and they got to about the 11-yard line, and they hit a 21-yard field goal with 10 seconds to go to beat York, and pretty much take at worst, Sequatchie County is going to finish second in the district. Now, York looks like they may be traveling for that first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, and I got a text message earlier, and somebody was asking about that, and his analysis was that sewed up a home playoff game for Scratchy Itchy. Yeah,
that's true. They'll play for the district champion or region championship against Upperman in a couple of weeks. That should be a great ball game. They'll play, I think, 2 weeks from tonight. They play in the final game of the season. And now, with York, if they can beat Cannon County, they will go in the number 3 seed. If not, and Cannon County wins and Smith County wins, it may be more confused in Kanye's mind.
Upperman had a battle with Grundy County earlier and then poured it on, but the first quarter was really, really tight in that contest. And I'm not looking at my schedule right now, but what's York got left and where?
Well, of course, next we're for our last 2 games. We've been home for our last 4, as a matter of fact. But we've got the oldest rival York has, Livingston Academy, coming up on Friday. That one's always a tough ball game. Those 2 teams, if they were playing mumbly pegs, you better have a sharp knife. That's all I got to say, because those 2 don't get along. And then, of course, we wrap up the season hosting Cannon County in what could be a really big game.
Yeah, Cannon County fell. They had a shot from 27, 28 yards out tonight with 4 seconds on the clock, and the pass got knocked down in the end zone. So they're a much improved team and a much improved program. York still got some heavy lifting to do, don't you?
That's true. We've got to win that Cannon County game. If Cannon County comes up here and was to beat York in that final game, Smith County beats, I think Grundy County is who they've got in that final game, then it could be a 3-way tie for that number 3 spot. And I'm not sure how their tiebreaker goes after head-to-head playoff, but each one would have beaten one of the others.
Well, I'm sure it involves some. I'm sure it involves some higher math, and you're just the man for that.
I don't know about higher math. Higher maybe, but not math.
Oh, goodness, Gary. A tough night tonight for the Dragons. I know they'll bounce back, and good luck in your preparations for next week in the home game, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate it, Dennis.
All right, take care. That is Gary Clark, one of the charter members of the Friday Night Thunder Radio Network.